reading, I am going to use my medieval deck here, but let's get along with this, straight into this. I get with you, Taurus, is how do I deal with this? How do I deal with this for Taurus? What do I do here about this? What do I do about this now? Because I feel there's much kind of water that's gone under the bridge. And it's like, what do I do now? What do I do about this situation? I get this person I get somebody you're dealing with here is quite insecure. A little bit kind of needy, although they are kind of justifying their actions here with this situation. I don't feel that you kind of fully kind of understand this. I don't get why this person has done this, but I feel that they've done this because they are they are insecure, and that's why they did this. Okay. Somebody messed with your head. I feel that they felt that they could force you into a situation with them if they play this kind of, if they mess with your head. Okay. And you think, well, what do I do? What do I do about this now? What do I do about this now? Because I also feel this person is saying to you, you made me do this. And this is their kind of, there's choice of two people here. A choice of two people. And it's like this person is saying, you made me do this. You pushed me into this second choice here, these two choices. And you're thinking, no, I didn't. Nobody pushes anybody into this kind of thing. And this person misjudged you because they thought that if I actually do this person will. I think it's an old kind of pattern. If I do this person is going to learn their lesson. Very kind of entitled kind of attitude. I get that too. Very entitled attitude. And there is like sorry, I do have to wear my glasses. Sorry about that. There is an acknowledgement. There is an acknowledgement here. There's an acknowledgement that this person underestimated you and treated this as some kind of game. Male or female, like they thought that you would kind of run after them and chase them and all of this, when this is not the case. Why? Because I feel that you have been hurt before. Somebody did this to you before. And it's not a game. To you, this is not a game, okay? I get for this other person, this is very much a game, like a fantasy. And it's their reality. It's their reality. They're kind of deluded that, well, if you're going to mess me around, I'll just go with this other third party here, and that's how you will learn your lesson. I find that very kind of schoolyard, kind of teenager kind of behavior, and you know, if somebody loves you, aren't they supposed to protect you? Aren't they supposed to protect your heart and protect you from getting hurt by anybody, never mind themselves? So why is this person doing this? I really feel that there's an acknowledgement here of the truth. It's their kind of view on life. It's their view on life. If you don't conform, there is a price to pay. And it's not your view on life. And I feel this is what, you know, you're thinking, what do I do about this? This is their view on life. This is how they, this is how they say this is the consequences if you do not conform. So there is the death card here. The death card is clearing the old here. This is an old pattern of this person's. They've done it multiple times. They may have been married before, and they did this to their ex. And you know, I feel that it's a learned pattern, and it worked before. This person made the other person realize that you will lose me if you continue. So I don't feel you've done anything, actually. I don't feel, Taurus, that you've actually done anything in this situation. But they thought they would try to do this to you. And I get a victim here. You are a victim. You're just another victim here. This person has done this before, and you are just another victim. I wouldn't even take it personal, because this person, they would do it to anybody that they're with, okay? They would do this to anyone that they are with. And it always, always is destructive. This pattern of behavior, which is actually belongs to them, is actually their problem, and they are very destructive. This behavior is destructive. And although it's hurt you, I feel this. I feel that you did love this person. You do love this person, but this person creates this same behavior, this same pattern. It's like this person has to triangulate their partners with somebody here, somebody else. And it's like they have to be in the center of this drama. And this person creates this like this tangled kind of web here. Should I say that this person is very kind of manipulative? They're very destructive. They don't realize that all of their relationships have been like this, have led to this. And I get the Tower card here. All of their relationships have led to this. And there's nothing you can do to change this. This person will, it's like it's ingrained into their soul, really, how relationships operate. And I get the only thing you can do here is to actually walk away from this situation. You know, this is very dark for you, because this is like, and again, I get somebody, I do deal with narcissism, and I do get somebody who's narcissistic who you innocently entered this union, this love affair, by being kind of love bombed, and they were amazing in every department, for the beginning anyway, until they play this kind of narcissistic, toxic game. And love to a narcissist is all but a game. They don't feel love, they don't feel empathy, they don't feel compassion. And to sit back and say, what do I do about this? What do I do about this situation? What do I do now here? It's because you're a bystander now. You're a bystander. You're sitting there, and you're kind of watching it all unfold very slowly. There's a second, third triangulation here. There's puppet master, and also the flying monkeys. So what do you do? I feel there's only one thing you can do, is to walk away and realize that nothing you can do is going to ever change this person. Okay. I get this person at the end of this I have to say, there is an acknowledgement that there is a pattern. This person acknowledges this, and they know that they're damaged. They will say, I'm a damaged soul, and they know that they're damaged. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. But then again, this person does not kind of mean to hurt any of their victims, They don't mean to hurt any of their victims, but they do. They do. And I feel this is the acknowledgement here, Taurus, is that, they don't mean to hurt any of them. What makes you any different? They may have said to you about the ex situation, oh, she was such a bitch, she was such a toxic bitch, she was narcissistic. And you may have heard all of these stories, but in reality, it's this person who has been accused of this. Oh, she said that I was emotionally abusive, that I am abusive, and I feel at the beginning, when there's that kind of love bombing phase, and you can't believe that somebody could say such horrible things about this person, because they're so perfect. They do everything they open the doors for you. They open the car door for you. They will take you out for dinner. They will pull the chair out for you to sit down, all of these things. They are so attentive towards you at the beginning. And you're thinking, gosh, what a cow, what a bitch this ex is for actually doing this. I can't believe that this person is, their wife, whoever this is actually treating them this way, because this person is just amazing. I have actually met my soulmate, and this is how they make you feel, Taurus. This is how this person has made you feel. And now you're in the situation of this drama as unfolded. There's been third parties, there's been triangulations, all of that. And this drama has unfolded. And now you're at the other end of this drama, where you have actually had to detach yourself away from this person who's very destructive, not only to themselves, but to the person that they are actually with. They're very destructive. You start to question your own sanity after a while. And you also get these third parties contacting you, telling you, what a total bitch you are, because, how can you be like this to this person? And you're thinking, what the hell is this? And is there any wonder that I am a bitch to this person if I keep getting third parties contacting me, explaining to me, I don't know how this person can be with you. You're so horrible. What do you do here, okay, with this situation? Because this is very strange to you. This is not the way that you conduct relationships at all. And I feel that you're at the other end of this now, of this abuse. It is abuse. It's abuse. It's narcissistic, emotional abuse. And I think you have to kind of see it in that way. And that's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing to investigate in this situation anymore. This is basically, this person is not, it's not a full shilling. It's not fully there, emotionally, mentally, has some kind of mental disorder. And you're trying to work this out. You're trying to work out why this person is contacting you, this stranger, why these women from nowhere are turning up saying, I don't know how this person can be with you. But what they're doing is triangulating everyone. And this is what they do right from the get-go. They love bomb somebody, and then when they've love bombed you and got you in a position, they love bomb somebody else, and then they love bomb somebody else, and then they turn everybody against each other, and they're stood in the middle of this drama, and they're feeding from this narcissistic supply. And it is what it is. You have become entangled into this web, Taurus, okay. No, you can't be the best person. You can be the best girlfriend in the world here. You could be Miss World with a PhD and with bells on it, and you'd still not be enough. And, this person will create, I've got that person in place now, so I can use that person as a tool to make another person jealous. Look at the person I can get. This is the person that I am, this is the person that I can attract into my life. So, and they make people jealous. Mothers, sisters, brothers, they turn everybody against each other. And it's like, I am worthy of this. I am a great person. I am a brilliant kind of person if I can attract this kind of, hello, Lady Macbeth, how are you? If I can attract this, okay. So when is enough, Taurus? When is enough here? Now, this could be, it may not be a love situation. It may be a family situation when every time you actually go and visit this family, it's like you are triangulated against another sibling, and it's like, and you're just innocently just there, just presenting yourself in that moment, hello Angie, how are you? You're just presenting yourself in that moment as a very sensitive, beautiful human being, okay? I'm just sat there while all of this circus is going on around, yeah, but you love him. And this is what I'm getting for Taurus, okay, because I get you're now in this situation, gone through the other end here, and it could be a family situation, but then again, I do strongly get that it is a person, a partner, okay. I don't even feel this person misjudged you. I just feel that I don't feel this person misjudged you. I just feel that they don't know how to love. They don't know how to, I get a stunted maturity. They may look like a fantastic guy. They may act like a fantastic guy because they actually act, they'll watch a movie and they'll act that person. They'll act like, I don't know, they'll take on that persona of like Tom Cruise, and they will act like that person and say such sensible things. And you're thinking, wow, I've actually met my soulmate. I've met Tom Cruise here with bells on it, kind of thing. So is there any wonder we actually fall in love with these people, Taurus? I do get that you do love this person, but you have to look at what is it that you are in love with. What is it that you are in love with? Somebody who triangulates you with everybody else, is kind of up in the ante all the time. Look, I can get a lawyer. I can get a lawyer, a researcher, somebody with a doctorate, a PhD who looks like Miss World. And, I've actually got this other person who's also, a statistician and somebody who is a physics lecturer. So, I've got this and I've got this and I'm going to triangulate you all against each other, because I am the man here. I am the man, and you have to fight for me. And it confuses you because you think, well, hang on a minute, I'm quite intelligent. I'm intelligent. Why have I been sucked into this circus here, this toxic, and deep down here, as I said right at the beginning of this reading, what should I do about this? Is because really deep down this person has not experienced love as a child, has not created this sense of empathy towards others, that playing this triangulation, this narcissistic game here may actually hurt somebody, may actually offend and insult somebody deeply. But these kind of people don't see this. They don't see it because they're not good with compassion and putting themselves. They see everybody as minions. You may be above this person in equality, but they will treat you as a minion. You are an object for me to maneuver and kind of play with. You're not a human being. In fact, I resent that you are a human being, because you can feel love, you can feel genuine empathy and compassion for mankind, and I can't, and I just have to play this game here. When you look in the eyes of this person, Taurus, you can actually see that lost little boy in their eyes. You look at them and it's like you can see in their eyes that lost little boy. And that's what you fall for, is that lost boy who's lost it in this kind of labyrinth of emotions that they don't even know who they are. They don't even have an identity. And you're looking at them and you can see this little lost boy. And that's what we fall in love with, because sometimes they do choose intellectual people. And when you're intelligent and intellectual, you're more likely to look at it in a very kind of, instead of flatly saying, God, you're crazy, you're bonkers, get lost, like, an average person would say, because this person has chosen you because you're highly intellectual or better than them or whatever. They know that you will analyze this and make them your subject and try to fix them. Okay. And this is why intellectual people and clever women and successful women get involved with people like this. Because we think, okay, maybe I can fix this person. You know, you may be a doctor, you may be like me, a nurse, and well, maybe I could fix this person. Maybe I can sort this out. You know, maybe I can be a bit different from the last person. Maybe that last person wasn't as clever. I'm afraid that person possibly was clever as you, but they actually did try to fix this person and ended up, you know, at a dead-end road. I think you're entering, you are entering this kind of dead-end road now, I feel, Taurus. Yeah, Asperger's, yeah. Any kind of, you know, there's an whole spectrum of mental disorders, you know, Asperger's, autism, and with that, if somebody says, you know, I'm not saying that everyone who has Asperger's or autism or anything like that, I've usually got other things such as, you know, dyslexia and bipolar. And you know, if somebody say I'm dyslexic, you know, I have to read slowly, and they're kind of covering that up as like a dyslexic disorder. I'd actually probe a little bit deeper, because this person may be Asperger's or something like that, where they have to do things very slowly and methodically and logically, or they kick off. And let's have a look at some of your comments here, because it is interactive too, which is quite interesting. Lady Mac, supported him financially, physically, emotionally for a year. Yeah, it usually takes a year for it to surface, you know. So Diana never did anything for him. Absolutely, that's the big kind of thing that they say. Made me question my own sanity. Absolutely, because when you met this person, you were cleverer than this person. You were more intellectual than this person. You were more emotionally stable than this person. And what they want to do is destroy you. Destroy you. They may destroy you for a very temporary time. You know, and this is where I'm sitting with this, is like, this person has destroyed me. Where do I go from here? You know, this person has, because I love this person, they have ripped out my soul, and I tried to do everything for this person, and they ripped out my soul and started to destroy me. And you end up, because you do love them, you allow them to destroy you, because you're trying to work it out. Why are you trying to destroy me? Why are you trying to pull me to pieces and, you know, slander me and break my heart into a million pieces? It's because they hate you right from day one. They chose you as an object. They chose you as an object, not as a person, not a fully functioning human being. They saw you, PhD, doctorate, beautiful, clever, financially stable, got their own property, business. I want that. I want to steal that. I want to take that from that person. And I want to be that person. And this is how sick they are, you know. It's sick because you've got a grown man that wants to take a woman's identity, not another man's identity, a woman's identity, take that on and then destroy that person to a million pieces. Now, this is where I'm sitting here with Taurus. Now, I get you're sitting here. This person has destroyed me. I tried to help this person and I love this person dearly. And I would like to help this person at least recognize they've got a problem. But you're not going to do that. What about the last person this person was with? What about the ex-wife that this person was with? What about the string of other people they've got as like the harem that they're lying to as well? You know, oh, she's a bitch, you know, she says that I cheat and I do all of these things. She's absolutely crazy bitch. You know, when it's true, it's actually true. You are just one of their victims here. You were just one of their victims. And this is what you have to, and this is like this kind of epiphany of how do I deal with this? What do I do now about this? What do I do now about this? I think this is where we're sitting here with Taurus, okay. I know this is quite deep, okay, but this is my readings are like this, okay. This person certainly messed with your head, got into the labyrinth and tried to, and this is, they are quite clever in this sense. They think they're much more clever psychology-wise than anybody, okay. They feel they can get into your head and destroy everything that you think about yourself, your you know, your self-esteem. And it's like they get into the network of your head and they try to get you to think negatively of yourself. You know, oh, look at you, you're fat, look at you, you know, you're getting old. How old are you? So there's all of these things that, mostly women have kind of some kind of vulnerabilities about. I mean, you may be so attractive for your age, have a great job, have a great position in life, and this person, and it could be family members too, and they can see your potential. You know, you may have a golden child in the family who just wants to, every time you make a move to improve your life, this person will try to destroy that, okay, destroy it, because they don't want you to be better than them. And they don't and you also get with siblings who are like this, they don't understand you, they don't want to understand you. You may have a mother who is narcissistic. They don't want to understand you. They don't want to stand in your shoes and understand you as, you know, as a multifaceted human being. They don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that because that will make me feel so bad about myself. I don't want to do that. Okay, so where we're sitting here, Taurus, is what do I do about this? I'm going right back to the beginning. I know what I'm dealing with. I know what I've been through. Not easy, is it? Not easy to deal with. Yeah, this is the way this makes you feel. Angie, I get that. Angie's just said there, I feel like I can no longer trust any man ever again. I don't trust myself to not be a fool again. It's not being a fool, it's just that you're so kind-hearted, so compassionate and loving. And, you know, these people just see that as like, you know, these kinds of people. And I must say that men, that there's more prevalence in men having narcissism than women. That's why you get a lot more kind of emotional. If it's not physical abuse, they will stretch to emotional abuse because, you know, you're not allowed to thump a woman, but I can actually destroy a woman's self-esteem in a form of abuse. This person will do anything Now, it's difficult when you've got 50% of the population, and I'm not being negative here, of 50% of men who are narcissistic. Is there any wonder that many of us are kind of, or male or female, because we can have men too who have had this experience with a woman who's narcissistic. I mean, for God's sake, some mothers are like this, some mothers, sisters, brothers. It's not just men that are like this. Some men are brought up by narcissistic parents and they produce a narcissist. So, you know, it's not just men. It's not just men. So I'm not being kind of men or women here. But because Angie has made a comment here, you know, this has made me feel as if I can't trust being a fool again to a man, you know, because you do get this love bombing stage. You know, if you're a professional and you've got your own place and you've got a lot to offer, there's a lot of people out there that are con artists who will try to manipulate you to serve them, make their lives easier. You know, if somebody's got their, you know, let's say, if you are, and it happens, there's con merchants out there, okay, and you've got this widower, say she's lost her husband in Afghanistan and went through hell and high waters to get over that, and her children, but you know, she was left this widow's pension and life insurance and got her own property all paid for, and maybe $500,000 or pounds to help her get through. Of course, you're going to get con artists trying to, you know, oh, you're a widow and you've got your own house and you've got this and you've got that and you're very clever. Yeah, taking shortcuts. Yeah, taking shortcuts. You know, they want an easy life, you know. They're looking for that easy life. And they're looking for that person who's going to make it easy for not just women, men, women too. Some women too are also looking, you know, gold diggers who are looking for someone who's got their own property, that they can at least use that as like a huge kind of deposit to put on another property. And once we get this bigger property and, you know, we use that as a deposit, then what I can do is divorce that person and I can claim all of that great big property to myself. So it's not just guys that are doing this, okay? It's also women that do this. So anyway, let's go back to the issue here. It's a labyrinth. I mean, how can we go out there and choose the right person? You know, it's kind of an insult too. It's an insult to your intelligence. It's an insult to your intelligence. You're hoodwinked into some kind of narcissistic relationship, and then you realize you're in this complete mess and I can't get out of it. Let's have a look at some more cards here. What should you do? What do I do? How do I deal with this? Someone has really, really, really messed with my head. Some kind of con merchant. What do I do to get out of this? Look, guys, it seems to be prevalent at the moment. What do we do? I mean, I can understand you go from one relationship, okay, that person was after whatever from me, extracting supply from me, whatever that may be, money, sex, whatever. And then you go to another situation and it's the same. It's the same. So what do you do? How do you deal with this? Now, you can actually, you know, if you do love this person, you can start to be narcissistic too, okay? You can start to take on some of their kind of tendencies. Okay, what am I going to get out of this relationship? I know that it's come to the end of this, but what can I extract from this now? And a lot of people, men and women, actually do come to this conclusion at the end. What can I actually get out of this now? Okay, I can get regular sex. If it's a guy, maybe a woman too. I can have holidays with this person. I can, you know, have this person as like a consort of some sort. So if I go to weddings, funerals, things like that, this person can actually come with me to do that. So I can use this person equally as they are using me. But I have to accept that there will be third parties, triangulations, but I can actually separate myself from that and just keep it very kind of separate emotionally. So I feel the first step is to detach yourself emotionally from this situation. What can I do for this to work for me? If you're stuck in a situation where you're living with this person and you are in a marriage, I feel this is what you have to kind of conclude. If you're not living together, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier, okay? It's a lot easier. And I have to say that narcissists do get you where you do feel stuck. That's how they want to get you to be. They want you to feel stuck so they can, you know, keep carrying on with this, with you. So let's have a look. What I know this has been going on. It's nearly an hour now, but let's have a look here. Where do we go from here? What do we do? Oh, I get certainly separate your emotions from this. Don't let this person hurt you anymore, because I do get the Lord. I get the Lord. This person feels very entitled. I am the Lord here. I will do this. I will behave like this. And you will actually do what I say. And do what I want in my. It's like a toddler, you know. It's like a little toddler, you know, having a tantrum. You know, I am this person, and you will do what I say. Now I do get the Lovers card, so I do feel for some of you, they want to remain lovers with you. They want to remain lovers with you. And this is what this is saying, that maybe you can detach your intense emotions from this. Or there may be a lover. There may be a lover. You may take on a lover. They may have a lover. It may lead you to find a lover. So not only is this person cheating, they are encouraging you to do the same. And this is where this is totally out of character for you, because you're very loyal, very kind of consistent in relationships. And this is how they get you to push your boundaries and make you like them, because they are cheating and you are then looking for somebody to love you. And maybe I should take on a lover so I can get what's missing in this marriage, in this relationship. They push your boundaries for you to actually do something wrong like this too, which is out of character for you. Now, this is very unfair and very unjust. And I see you here. I think you're becoming more confident. Some of you may take on another lover, may look out actively for somebody else. Even if it starts off as a lover, it could kind of turn out to be a permanent partner. I feel I get this in the mix too, because I get the Three of Wands here. Whatever this is, there is a lover involved here. I feel this is on your part because you want to get justice in this situation. And I feel the Three of Wands here. This will help to make you feel more confident and bold here to actually walk down this path here alone, away from this situation. I'm not saying go and have an affair or anything like that, but with this reading, it looks like for some of you Tauruses may be looking at a lover to help you to move out of this situation, because you know you are very attractive, you are very sexy, you are very clever, and you know you've learned a lot from this narcissist, how to seduce, how he seduces people, and how you could possibly seduce someone. Now, I'm not saying all of you, this is not going to resonate with all of you, but I feel you may be thinking, if I could meet somebody else, and maybe this will make me stronger to actually walk down this road away from this person. And this is what I'm getting here for Taurus. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Okay, not all of you are looking to have an affair because he had an affair, because he's got a third party, or he's narcissistic, or he has been mentally abusive. No, I think it's natural that it may even just be natural that you just want somebody to love you. And I think you're actively looking for somebody to love you, how you want to be loved. And this, even if it's just an affair, this will help you to move confidently onto this new path. This is what I'm getting here for Taurus. Okay, I'm not encouraging anybody to have affairs. It may just be closing the door on that situation, or starting to close the door on this situation while you go out and date other people. Because I feel this is what you need. When you feel as if you've been deprived of love, affection, compassion, I feel you feel starved of love. You feel starved of love. It's all been a bit of a game, playing a game, and you feel starved of love. So you're looking, you know, it's only natural that you want to find that love and affection to help you feel fulfilled. You know, I'm not saying, you know, you may just actively be looking for somebody. I actually see that in October, there's somebody coming in who wants to show you love, affection, make love to you, and be your lover. And it's helping you to actually move forward. Okay, for some of you, not all of you, okay? And I'm going to leave it there, okay, Taurus. It's not going to resonate with all of you, okay? I'm not asking you to have an affair. I'm actually saying, you know, don't jump in bed with somebody to make yourself feel better or anything like that. I'm saying just making a connection with someone who actually appreciates you, and not just to move out of this situation, okay? So I'm just going to say, if you would like your own personal reading, guys, Taurus, if you'd like your own personal reading, please give me an email. My email is sixsensetarot@gmail.com, okay? And I can look into your own situation intuitively and where you should go here with this. I do pick up on strong emotions. I'm very, very intuitive, psychic, okay? And I feel this strong, and sometimes it's exhausting. It is exhausting. I feel every fibre of my being very emotional over this. What should I do about this? I can't take this anymore. I can't take this person putting me down. I can't take this anymore from this situation. This person doesn't show me love, affection, or and it's horrible. It's horrible kind of feeling that I'm feeling here. Okay, so I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessing. And yeah, I feel somebody said they did try to meet somebody else. It made them feel dreadful. But at least you tried to do that, and at least you tried to do it, to search for that love. And maybe one, if you keep looking for the love that you deserve, maybe you'll find that love, even if it's just to make you feel, loved again, to help you down this road. Thank you so much for being in. Thank you for your beautiful, beautiful words there. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Okay. And if you do want your own personal reading, please give me an email. So sending you love, blessings, and surrounding you with unconditional love, and making you feel as if you're worthy of love. Absolutely, because you are worthy of love. And you take care, everyone. And bye for now. Bye-bye.